This is a 360-degree tour of Mulberry House. If you've not used one of these videos before, there's a number of ways you can navigate depending on the device you're using. If you're using a mobile phone or a tablet, for example, you can either simply move the device around in front of you to look left, look right, up or down, or you can place your finger on the screen and move it to the left and right in the same way. If you're using a desktop, it's slightly different. You can either use your mouse by clicking and holding the left button, and therefore you can drag the view around left and right, up or down, or on some devices like YouTube, there are buttons on the top left with arrows that allow you to simply navigate left, right, up and down. Try it out and see how you like it. This is a view of Mulberry House taken from Ewley Road, and Ewley Road is in the centre of Dursley, a town which is on the edge of the Cotswold Escarpment, equidistant between Gloucester and Cheltenham in the north and Bristol and Bath in the south, and a little further east is Oxford. Mulberry House has a large drive which can accommodate up to 5 vehicles, and of course also has a subterranean double garage. The house is built at over 2 floors, ground and first, and has total space of approximately 252 square metres, that's 2,717 square feet. The entrance hall itself is bright and airy and benefits from very hard-wearing Carndine as its flooring. Most of the ground floor rooms are accessed from the hallway, and we now move through to the kitchen breakfast room, which is 6.4 metres by 3.6 metres in size. Whilst the house was built approximately 25 years ago, it's just undergone a thorough 2.5-year renovation and has been completely remodelled, including the kitchen and breakfast room. It has all the modern built-in appliances you would expect, including fridge, freezer and gas cooker. And there is a separate utility room which currently holds a full-size fridge and freezer as well as the boiler. The dining room is large and accommodates 8 people round a large oak table and is approximately 3.8 metres by 3.6 metres and has 2 double windows to the west and also to the front of the house, as well as benefiting from 2 radiators. All the other rooms on the ground floor have 2 radiators, with the exception of the garden room, home gym and utility, which have 1. Another great feature here is that there are double doors through to the breakfast room, so that, for example, on Christmas or Boxing Day, you can open those doors and have 6 people sitting in the breakfast room, 8 in the dining room, and therefore have 14 people together comfortably, no problem. You can also access the hall through a single door from the dining room, and then immediately on your left is an understair cloak and boot cupboard, which also houses a safe for all your valuables. There is also a small cloakroom on the ground floor, which is very handy as it is directly opposite the home gym. The home gym itself is 3.5 metres by 3.2 metres, so as you can see, it can accommodate a lot of equipment and also benefits from double windows to the front and also pointing east to get the early morning sunshine. Next we move into the living room, which is almost square, being 4.6 metres by 4.2 metres and has double patio doors going through into the garden room and also benefits from a coal effect real gas fire. Moving through the patio doors, we can now see the garden room. This used to be a Victorian wooden conservatory, but at the start of the renovations it was completely replaced with a solid roof fully insulated and benefits from bifolding doors that completely fold back, allowing you access to the patio. The garden room itself is 3.5 metres by 3.5 metres. The last room on the ground floor is currently used as a home office. It's 5.8 metres by 5.4 metres, being the same size as the subterranean garage which is beneath it. It has had many uses over the years, including a children's playroom and a gym, but was also conceived as a room that could be converted to a summer lounge, as it has double opening patio doors that look over the back garden, and on the front it has double Juliet balconies where the patio doors open inwards, and it also of course has a side window, so is a very, very bright room. Moving on to the first floor, the first room we're going to look at is the master suite, or bedroom 1, which is 4.5 meters by 3 meters and has built-in wardrobes down the one wall, as well as a couple of other matching units. The fully renovated ensuite benefits from built-in units, a walk-in shower, and also a heated mirror cabinet on the wall. Bedroom 2 is a large double, being 3.6 meters by 3 meters, and currently accommodates a king-size bed, and also benefits from its own ensuite. As well as the built-in units, this ensuite has a shower cabinet, and along with all 3 showers in the house, has the rainfall shower head as well as the handheld shower attachment. As you can see, the landing is very bright, and it is along this landing that you access the other bedrooms 3 and 4. Bedroom 3 is similar to bedroom 1 and 2 in that it can easily accommodate a king-size bed, being 3.5 meters by 2.6 meters, and also benefiting from a built-in wardrobe. Bedroom 4 is slightly smaller, but still can accommodate a double bed easily, being 3.6 meters by 2.3 meters, and its window of course is south facing, catching sun for most of the day. The family bathroom has Carndean flooring as well as a bath and shower cabinet, and of course a lit shaving mirror. It's also worth noting that all 3 bathrooms, instead of having radiators, have full-size heated towel rails. Bedroom 5 is also a full double bedroom, being 3.7 meters by 2.6 meters, but is currently presented as a dressing room. One of the surprising features about Mulberry House is how secluded it is, despite being close to the town centre and other amenities like shops and schools. It was built on the cottage garden of Mulberry House, which is a Grade 2 listed building right on the corner of Ewley Road. The drive has a turning area leading to the double garage, which benefits from hot and cold water taps as well as multiple electrical points. The house is approached up 2 sets of shallow steps, moving from the lower tier lawn to the upper tier, and of course Mulberry House is shielded from the road by hedging and a large oak tree, as well as 2 or 3 smaller yew trees. As we start to move round the right hand side of the house, which is the west side, we come across the patio area and then the entertainment area, including the hot tub. There is a very solid roofed cabbing protecting you when you're in the hot tub, which also benefits from multiple power points, internal lighting, as well as the party lighting. Sitting in the hot tub, you have panoramic views to the north and Cam Peak, and of course to the east round the whole of the back of the garden. As well as the artificial grass surround for the hot tub, there is a small patio area in front of the summer house which benefits from sun first thing in the morning to have breakfast. The double French doors from the breakfast room and the bifolding doors from the garden room lead onto the main patio at the back of the house. In the summer, this main patio gets the sun from about 10 o'clock in the morning through till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when it disappears behind the large oak and elm in Stanthill House next door. Outside the double patio doors leading from the home office, there is a small 4-slab patio that immediately backs onto what was previously a large cherry tree. This was recently felled, but the stump turned into a lovely unique piece of art by chainsaw artist Ray Wirrick. As well as the extensive remodelling of the internal structure of Mulberry House, at the same time the garden was remodelled, and here we see the new terraced flower beds, with the extensive use of hard-wearing sleepers that will ensure that this end of the garden remains looking beautiful for years to come. This final patio area, rather than being slabs, benefits from the highest quality artificial grass to make sure that we had an area that we could sit on that would benefit from sun first thing in the morning right through until the early evening, as it is far enough away from the surrounding trees to be unencumbered. Round by the hot tub you will have already seen two modern round barrel compost bins that rotate, as well as two wood stores. Well, over by this patio there is another wood store, a compost bin behind it, and of course the garden shed that houses all the tools including the mower. Now a couple of views of the surrounding area just so you can position where Mulberry House is. This is just a 5-minute walk away. Dursley Market Hall and the Town Hall close by. 1 minute further on from the Town Hall is Sainsbury's, and in the Dursley High Street you can also find Iceland, and walking in the opposite direction there is a Co-op local just 2 minutes away. Walking past Sainsbury's you will come to the Pulse Gym and the swimming pool, and beyond that the recreational grounds, which also have tennis courts and a petanque court, as well as a variety of sports clubs including football close by. Dursley Rugby Club is at the heart of the community and also houses the local running club. Dursley is surrounded by some beautiful villages like Wotton-under-Edge and of course Ewley, only a couple of miles away, which also houses Ewley Brewery, which supplies not only the best pub in Dursley, the Old Spot, but if you continue along the Ewley Road you will pass the Crown at Ewley and then up the hill, Crawley Hill, to the very top where you will come across Coley Peak. Standing on Coley Peak on a clear day, not only can you see the two Severn bridges, but right across the River Severn to the Black Mountains in the west. So we hope you enjoyed that 360-degree virtual tour of Mulberry House and its surroundings. There's also a 2D video which you should be able to get to through a link in the comments. Enjoy.